So, I've had these notes written down for like 6, 7 months now, and I just haven't made this video because I can't make up my mind. So, we're going to do it now. We are going to rank all, not the EPs, not like St. Cecilia or Song from the Laundry Room, but we're going to rank all the Foo Fighter albums by cover, not by the songs, but by the cover. Now, I literally just made this video, and then I think I was halfway through and I just stopped recording and deleted it because I wanted to change some things after re-looking at it again. That's how much I've changed. And even when I do this list, there's a little tie in here. We'll talk about it when we get to it, okay? This is my own opinion. I know people are going to disagree with me, but I really want to hear other people's thoughts on these. So let's just get right into it. In last place, and honestly, I don't hate any of these. So there's this last one is the only one that I can't really wrap my head around to liking. As much as I look at it, I want to like it, but it's not bad. But in last place, I have the 2005 album, In Your Honor, which just features a bison, some flowers, an eagle, and a blue backdrop. It's not bad. I get what they're going for, but I don't know if it's the font's too small or it gets lost because everything's so busy in the middle. I don't know what it is. But good album, but not my favorite album cover. Okay, next, this is one of my favorite albums, but the cover art, it's the 97, the color and the shape. It's got this like molecule thing on it. The first list I made when I wrote it all out, this was like in my top 5. And the more and more I looked at it, I was like, we don't know much about it. I know that I think the band did an interview in like the mid 2000s where someone asked, and they said it was some like inside joke or something, and they were just being dumb about it. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I did some research and couldn't really find anything except that. But it's not that it's bad, but honestly, the Foo Fighters cursive font or whatever it is on the album looks like it was just slapped right in the middle, and it kind of throws you off once you look at it, and it takes away from the cover itself. It's kind of lost in the background now. Next, I have the 95 original, the self-titled Foo Fighters album. It's definitely dated, but I kind of like it like that, It's Buck Rogers pistol or ray gun, and all we know is Dave Grohl liked it, and yeah, that's pretty much the whole cover. I don't know what else to say, but it's cool. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. I even put a Foo Fighter shirt over here, but you can't even see it. Anyways, next, this is when the controversy comes in. This is the reason I've made this video 100 times, is because I keep flip-flopping these two. So I guess next I will put There's Nothing Left to Lose, the 1999 album. It's just the Foo Fighters logo tattooed on Dave Grohl's neck. That's pretty much it. But it's not bad. it looks good, you know? It's black and white. It just has this like gritty old school, like, you know? And the one I'm gonna put next is Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. And I'm telling you, I switched these so many times. The first time I recorded this, I had Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. And then There's Nothing Left to Lose. And now and no, 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 no. And then I switched it, and then I switched it again. Yeah. So I didn't really like Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace until I looked more into it. So apparently, um, this artist or something, Invisible Creature, made it. Um, and he also made stuff for Stone Sour and Korn and a bunch of other bands. And it simply features a vacuum tube and an aerial bomb. And I think what bothered me the most about this was um, you had the aerial bomb and vacuum tube right in the middle. And then I think Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace, since it's such a long title, it's so small, the font, over to the left. And I don't know, I never really liked it. But the more and more I look at it, the more and more I like it, more than There's Nothing Left to Lose. So, depends on the day they switch, okay? Next, I have the 2017 Concrete and Gold. This one also changes a bunch. It's simple, but I do like the simple FF for Foo Fighters. Um, it's just two F's, and it's concrete on the outside and gold on the inside. Concrete and gold. Simple as that. Um, I do like simple sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Here it kind of works, kind of doesn't. So that's why I put it where it is. Speaking of simple, next I put the 2002 album One by One. This one I also have a love-hate relationship with. This guy named Raymond Pettibin? Pettibin? Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Created it. Apparently, Dave loved this guy. He saw him as a hero. And he also made a lot of album covers. He did a lot of stuff for Black Flag. Um, and Dave Grohl came up with the whole heart theme on the cover. And it just went from there. Simple. When I look at it, sometimes just like Concrete and Gold, sometimes I'm like, this is too simple, but I do like the white and black. They clash really nicely, and yeah, it's nice. Top three. Number three, Wasting Light. I used to not be a fan of this cover album cover, but I grew to like it the more I did research on it. It's just old school. When I looked it up, it said they use no computers. It's all spot colors. There's only two different photos in that album cover, and they use copy machines. And the whole thing. I know we're not talking about the albums themselves, but the album itself is also old school. So they go hand in hand. It's not the prettiest looking album cover, but it makes sense. And it's just what's the word? It's unique the way they made it. You don't see that anymore. Next, number two, Medicine at Midnight. Obviously the newest album. Um I remember when I saw this album cover, and right away I was like, this is so cool. I don't know what it is. An eyeball, I believe? Maybe? I don't know. Um, Yeah, I love it. I love the colors. Um, I it, it's simple, but it's not at the same time. Um, I just like how grainy it looks, if that makes any sense. And as I said before, the colors go so well together. I love those two colors going together. It's just such a cool album cover. I love it. And that means number one. I know people don't like the album that much, but for a cover, Sonic Highways is such a good album cover. Um, I'm so sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but Stefan Martinier made the album cover, and oh my god, it's so good. When I first saw it, oh, I loved it so much. Still, when I made this and I went back and looked, I knew Sonic Highways was going to be in the top three no matter what. It's just a cityscape using every town they produced the album in because they went to different towns. So you see like Nashville in there, you see New York, you see Seattle, and they just combined it into one whole album, and it just looks beautiful. It looks amazing, and that's why I put it at number one. So I want to know what your opinion on is on each of these album covers. Wow. What do you think? What's your thoughts? Where would you put every album cover? Uh, what do you disagree with? What do you agree with? And remember, this is covers. This isn't the albums themselves. If you want to see me do another band, let me know. I've been thinking of doing Green Day, um, you know, uh, whatever. I'll honestly do whatever. It's about the covers, not the albums. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.